Louisiana beer reviews, Leinenkugel's Watermelon Shandy. Watermelon Shandy is 4.2% alcohol. The international bitterness units are 11. It's sold from March to August. It debuted in 2017. You probably can get it in your area. It's certified kosher. It says May 29, 2017. It's got the date, guys. It gets a good score on Beer Advocate, so a B. Now on Rate Beer, they're saying in the style, it's a 97 out of 100. So they're saying in the style of Shandy, it's world class, one of the best on the planet. But as a beer overall, they're saying it's a 23, horrendously bad. So that's so interesting and comical. All right. Calories, I'm trying to see. Oh, 142 calories. That's average for a beer. All right. So it's a wheat beer. Convenient twist cap. 150th anniversary of Leinenkugels. Hey, congratulations, Leinenkugels. Whoa. Purchased by Miller in 1987. Now Miller is part of Molson Coors, but the Leinenkugel family is still in control of the operations. Miller did a smart thing. They took over ownership, but they left the Leinenkugel family in control of Leinenkugels in Chippewa. Ooh, all that smoke, Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. And so they say, as long as the money keeps rolling in, you keep doing your thing. And that's what they're doing. So, hey, good business model, I think. Very stark white head. It's got that fluffy wheat beer head. And look at that milky gold appearance. It's lemon yellow with the sun shining through it. Fierce bubble streams. I think it will cloud up even more if I do a swish and pour at the bottom. Nah, there's not really any cake sediment with this one. Let's check out the aroma. It's white wheat bread base, okay? And I was talking, the local Miller salesman for our area asked me, his name is Danny, and he says to me, he just approached me and said, "Did you try that watermelon shandy?" I said, "No, but I plan on it." He said, "I tried that over the weekend." And he was saying it had a rush of watermelon in the aroma and the taste. And I said, "I know what you're going to say." But then it was an underneath beer base. That's the Leinenkugel's house style. Yeah, right. It was like beer underneath. I said, yep, that's the way they do it. So they have the flavor that enhances it, but it doesn't override it. They're sort of like the masters of Shandy now. That's become their thing. They still make a regular American-style adjunct lager, their original Leinenkugels, but that's been put on the back shelf. Anyway, that's not even sold in Louisiana. I've bought bottles and cans of Leinenkugels and Leinenkugels Light up there in Wisconsin, but I've never really seen it anywhere else. So watermelon and the white bread. The taste, it's watermelon. I wouldn't necessarily want to drink a watermelon beer. I like to eat watermelon occasionally. Medium mouthfeel. I'm heading toward dry finish. It's pretty crisp. It's pretty refreshing. It's very enjoyable. Nice glass lacing. I think it's everything right. Everything right. I can't sit here and say I don't like fruit beers, so it's bad. No, don't drink them. You don't like them, don't drink them. So that thing about it's world class in the style, a 97 out of 100, but for beer overall, it's a 23. That doesn't make any sense. You don't like the style, don't drink it. Don't do a rating if you're not going to give it a fair score. Now, my father would say, this is the kind of thing they make for people that don't like beer. It's got a really bready mouthfeel, that fluffy white wheat bread mouthfeel. I agree with that. There's a lot of people, especially I think the younger generations, people born in the 80s and 90s, who don't really like the taste of regular beer or ale or cream ale, lager or cream ale or ale. And so they gravitate towards the fruity, sweeter things. And then they don't have to get used to the regular beers because there's so many options with the fruited beers. They don't ever train themselves to get used to it. So, well, anyway, that's it. That's the way it works. That's what they want. Yeah, it's just like you said. It's a very noticeable white wheat bread base with subtle watermelon and some tart, almost like grapefruit or something else. It's hard to say, but there's definitely something else. Maybe some kind of spice, very, very, very mild spice thrown in. For a wheat beer, and a flavored wheat beer, it's very, very good. For beer overall, they've done a good job with it. The price is going to be about $7.99 for a 6-pack. So it's a craft style beer, right? So I would say it deserves an A-. It's at the lower end of excellent, but it's no lower than that. So I think it can go toe-to-toe with some of your smaller, this is a macro company, a mass-produced craft-style beer. But it's right up there with what you might get from a smaller craft company. If I can get the cap back on. So I would recommend it. Les Bon Ton Relais. Another solid offering from a dynamite company, really, Leinenkugels. Y'all come on down to New Orleans.